Do you think the public have drawn a line under it?
Well, I think the public have drawn a line under it a long time ago. A lot of the storm is really a media-generated storm, and I think that many MPs in the House of Commons have fallen for that trap. I mean, the thing that the country needs at present is stable government which is focused on the issues which really do concern people: the cost of living, the health waiting lists in Northern Ireland, of course, the Northern Ireland Protocol, and of course the big international questions and the war in Ukraine. And all of this is a distraction. And you only have to see the amount of time that ministers' time has been taken up, the amount of parliamentary time has been taken up with it, to understand how diversionary this has been from the main issues which I believe ordinary people watching your programme are affected by.
Yeah, indeed. And I think you're right. I mean, the mood music, anyway, in the inbox seems to be that basically they've had enough of this kind of stuff and that they want to move on. Of course, that's not necessarily a representative sample of the entire population, but there we go. The fact is, though, the Conservatives, as far as I can see, have massively weakened themselves. It was not exactly the most convincing result for Boris Johnson last night. They're heading into local elections. OK, they're expected to maybe lose those anyway. But it's not a great look. They've given Keir Starmer ammunition, isn't there? Haven't they, sir?
Well, it surprises me. Keir Starmer has not been able to really land a hammer blow on the Conservative Party. I attend Prime Minister's Questions every week. I watch it and take part in the debates in the House of Commons. The Labour Party is still struggling. It's struggling to make ground in its traditional seats. It's struggling to gain back support from those people who feel let down with all its wokery and its anti-Britishness, etc. And the Conservative Party does its job for them. I mean, if Keir Starmer can't land the blow, they just hit each other. And we have gone through this, of course, in our own party, and we know how damaging this kind of internal leadership issue can be and how long-lasting it can be in the minds of the electorate. And I think that if I was giving advice to Conservative MPs, of course it's not the internal workings of the party are none of my business, but if I was giving advice to them, I'd be saying, look, don't be caught in by this kind of media-generated storm. Listen to what your constituents are saying, and I'm sure their constituents, Conservative MPs' constituents, concerns are no different from the ones that I get.
One more thing, if that's all right.
The concerns, they're no different from the concerns which I raised with me, and I think let's say focus on that.
Do you think that the Tories who voted against Boris Johnson are kind of like turkeys voting for Christmas? Because like him or loathe him, he is a vote winner. He's a proven winner, right? And actually they might be thinking, oh, well, I'll tell you what, we'll oust him, we'll get someone else in, it'll make our seat safer. But it might not.
I do think it's something being almost convinced by the commentators in the mainstream press who are saying that he's a dead duck, that he isn't capable of winning votes for the party any longer. He's an albatross around their necks and everything else. But I think that they should bear in mind that, first of all, divided parties don't win elections. Secondly, that the country at the moment deserves strong leadership and not distracted leadership. And thirdly, that if they do have a contest, they're not going to heal the rifts anyway. The rifts are there. They should be focusing just on the things which they need to do.